go. Okay, one more time. Take number 36-4 to the second power.
All right. Here you can see a map from 1690 over the eastern part of Småland and also of the island of Öland. Well, a few days ago we were up here, and well, as you can see, this is where our common ancestor lived.
A year ago.
The map or the common ancestor?
Ancestors.
The ancestor lived there in the 1700s. He was born in the early 1700s and died in 1818. He was buried there, so this map predates him a bit, but still it's from the same. The places are still pretty much the same. Then we traveled down this road, basically pretty much the same as is marked on this map, and down by the coast, down to Kalmar, where we are today. I'm not sure where to continue.
The pirates.
I'm not sure how to tie that all up.
Show us where your grandfather was.
Okay, my grandfather was born down here. My
Where is that?
grandfather on the south part of Öland. A part of that family has lived there for a very long time. I can't really say how far back, but at least the early 1700s. And perhaps even longer. Öland, this island, was during the migration period. It was a very rich island. A lot of archaeological finds have shown that they had were comparatively rich, at least compared to the people who lived in Småland. Perhaps because the land was better, but also because since they found Roman gold at different sites in the island, they think that a lot of Ölanders went south to the Roman Empire in order to work as mercenaries, and when they came back, they had a lot of gold, solidity, which they were paid with. And somewhere here there is not a castle, but a fort from the migration period, which the archaeologists and the historians have known about it for a very long time, but only recently they started excavating it. And what they found was it was really surprising, because they found the remains of a lot of bodies who had been killed during an attack, and they were lying as they had fallen. There was one man, I think, he had probably died by a blunt trauma resulting from a stroke to the head, and he was lying right across the threshold into one of the houses, and there were a lot of skeletons about, and no one had ever come there to bury them, give them a real burial. And so in the houses in this fort, they found in the same area of the houses were pretty much the same in design. They found gold in the corner of one house, and so they thought, perhaps there is more gold in the other houses, and it was in the same corner of every house, respective house. So they think that that the inhabitants of the fort had made up a plan that if someone survived and came back, then they would find the gold at the same spot in every house. So yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Right. Okay.